What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the AI Crypto Combine. In this video, we are going to be looking at and evaluating Illuvium. Now, if you're new to the series right here, basically what we're doing is we are looking at the top 200 crypto projects and we're breaking them down as if this was like the NFL or the NBA Combine. And so essentially what the Combine was, or is it's where all of the athletes hoping to get drafted and signed by these teams, they come and they compete in a series of different like tests or evaluations. And so we're going to be using this same framework, but we're going to be looking at and evaluating the things that make a good cryptocurrency project. And so the goal of this is to really remove the emotion, remove the bias, and remove, just the opinions that can really cloud our vision, and just have a more intelligent way of looking at and determining whether these are worthy investments or not. And so you can see here it's basically like a scoring system, like an exam, and yeah, AI will be conducting it. And so the reason that I'm putting this series together is because this is something that I wish I had when I first got started into crypto myself. Basically, I sold my company in the middle of June 2017. I proceeded to just invest like a degenerate, essentially, wrote everything up, and then did not sell one single coin for the next 3 years. So I wrote everything back down, basically lost everything. And the reason that I did that is because the information I was getting, the people I was following, the influencers that I was listening to had no idea what they were talking about. They really didn't. And basically this is like, this is the type of information that if you act on it and you get emotional and you just act like a degen, you will lose your money too, I guarantee it. And so this is what we're trying to remove by using AI and just become more, objective in our evaluation. And so we're going to be looking at these projects. We're going to be following the framework laid out here by Sam Altman in his talk here with Y Combinator. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump in and look at these projects. Alrighties, ladies and gentlemen, back here for another review. We're looking at Illuvium in this video. And as per the standard process here, we're going to be looking at the 6 key major aspects of this project. We're going to be looking at the idea, ranking it on basically how well it addresses a significant underexplored problem, the USP, how unique it is in solving that problem with the innovations, so on and so forth. We're going to be looking at the product, the execution, the adoption, the community, and also the team. We're going to be giving it, ChatGPT is going to be giving it scores out of 10, and that will determine the project's overall score here in our little series. So moving ahead here, let's go ahead and get an overview of Illuvium. So it is a blockchain-based game. From what I remember from the last previous run here, is similar to like the Pokemon of crypto, which is cool. I think it was really made a case to be that killer game that got everybody interested. But as you can see here, it's combines elements of decentralized finance and NFTs to create an immersive open-world adventure game. It fits into the crypto ecosystem as a pioneering project in the play-to-earn space. That's what I was trying to say, P2E, where players can earn real-world value through gameplay. Illuvium is designed for gamers, blockchain enthusiasts, investors looking for innovative ways to engage with digital assets. That's the thing, is it's like there's always going to be certain pioneers in certain areas of crypto, and I think the real killer play-to-earn game, maybe it's not Illuvium. We'll see, like with the metrics on how how the adoption's going. But the first one to really do this well, I think is going to be huge. This unique blend of gaming and blockchain technology offers a new and engaging way to experience digital entertainment and financial opportunity. That's the key right there. All right, so that is a good executive summary. Let's dig in now and see how it stacks up in the rankings. All right, 8.5 overall. Illuvium addresses a significant problem within the blockchain and with the gaming and blockchain ecosystems by creating a seamless integration of gaming and DeFi through a play-to-earn model. While the concept is not entirely new, Illuvium's approach introduces notable innovations and improvements over existing solutions. So, be interesting to get a full read on all of the play-to-earn. The best play-to-earn. Obviously, Axie Infinity was a big player in this space. It seems. I mean, I haven't looked at use or what do you call it, adoption recently, but I did hear that it basically fell off. At the point that the thing that it was missing, the assumption that it had was that the game was fun to play without farming to earn money, and essentially it was just like a team, like armies of VAs in the Philippines, playing the game to earn money, and it wasn't actually fun, so it never really took off in that regard, but nonetheless a good idea. Alright, so Illuvium's unique selling proposition lies in its seamless integration of high-quality open-world gameplay with blockchain technology, particularly through the use of NFTs, DeFi, and DeFi. This combination sets it apart from other blockchain-based games, offering a compelling and innovative experience. The project's USP is well articulated and has significant potential for market impact. 9.0 overall for the USP. So they've certainly, according to our old friend ChatGPT 4.0, you can see we are looking for examples, data points, differentiation, market potential, various different categories to determine its score here. 9.0 overall, we'll give it an 8.7 for the idea, so that's fantastic. Clearly is a good idea. It has taken off, it's got users. Let's move on here to the product. Take a deep dive and see what they have. Now, I would assume a pretty decent score here, considering that it has had that, that whole massive adoption phase. Obviously the token mooned, but it did get users, so I'd assume it's a pretty fun game to some degree. Has developed a highly functional and user-friendly product that addresses market demands within the blockchain gaming space. The product is technically feasible and shows potential for scalability, while user feedback and development progress are promising. The project is still in its growth phase and has room for further optimization and feature enhancement. Alright, cool. Okay, 8.8 overall for the product. Looking pretty strong here so far. Put 8.8. Alright, execution. So essentially with this metric we are going to be diving into the team's ability to basically deliver on their roadmap, deliver on their white paper. It will essentially look at their roadmap and corroborate when they have shipped updates, patches, new versions, so on and so forth. And we can see that Illuvium's team has shown excellent execution on their vision, consistently meeting most roadmap milestones and with subsequent evidence of progress. Their development and marketing efforts are agile and efficient, with frequent and transparent communication that has garnered strong positive community feedback. So 9.0, pretty decent score overall here. Let me just I'll go grab it down here for the execution. So marching its way to a pretty decent score. if you're interested in the blockchain gaming space, I think this should certainly be on your radar. I do remember another project that did look pretty cool. That was, what was it called? Sky something. It was a space game. Astra, something along those lines. I have to find it. We'll probably review it in this series. Sky token, can't remember. Moving forward here, let's look at the adoption. So this is obviously the key, is gaining adoption and engaging users effectively as evidenced by its active user base, transaction volume. Project shows positive trend in user engagement, market presence, but there are areas where further growth and consistency could enhance adoption metrics. So you can see down here, we're looking at total transactions, total users, token holder growth, so on and so forth. We'll grab that for the full answer. So adoption was an 8.0, not super high. Certainly not bad though. 8.0. All right, and moving forward to the community. Let's grab this. So anyone who wants this whole template, the link will be in the description. You can come and basically use this exact process. The goal is to make it accessible to everyone, so you can just take it and go and use it on whatever projects are interesting for you. And I think it's really designed to be more of a screening process, so you can find names that are interesting, that demonstrate good scores, and then obviously go and do further research yourself, read the actual white paper yourself, like get into the nitty gritty and really understand it. But just for a quick overview and just a real good grasp of like where the crypto ecosystem's at, what projects are competing with one another, what their unique selling propositions are, where they differentiate. This is certainly a good handy tool. So community 9.0, so very solid community, high level of engagement. Evidence, we're looking basically at the Twitter and the Telegram. And then finally the team, look at that, 9.5. So there's a significant score. Go ahead and grab the last component for the team here, put that in. 9.5, very decent. So the team and the community are both shining through. And the last thing that we'll do is just calculate our overall total score to give Illuvium its review with ChatGPT 4.0. Let's have a little look-ski at the price action. So obviously, I mean, we're at least 10x off its highs, more like 11x or so. And down here, bottom out at $40, we have pops. So this thing is showing signs of life, and it's not too bad. Ideally, what I would ideally like to see would be a retracement back down to our buying levels, which are between, let me draw my fibs right, which are between 78.6 and 61.8. Funnily enough, you can see it's exactly where it broke out from. Just that tiny little check, you see that so often. And so we're actually back down here in the reload zone. Do we have divergence? Trying to put in divergence. You see here, lower low, higher low. So we're going up in this direction, we're going down in this direction. Ideally, if you wanted to be a buyer of this name, if you could get another sort of move down here, put in some structure, and then head through, break up there, that is not a bad buying opportunity. You got these support levels. That is what I would be looking for. So Not a bad overall coin by any means. Blockchain based gaming. I think that is going to be huge. Overall, came out with an 8.8 for Illuvium. That's a review. I will see everybody in the next video.